What's up, guys? BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Infinite Magicraid news for November 9th, 2022. And yes, a little bit of clickbait, not necessarily getting my own hero in the game. If they did, they would have used this glorious red, orange, whatever beard you want to call it. My ginger beard, they would have used it, but he is a redhead. We do have 3 heroes to go over here today, one of them named Bari. So, yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a win when I can get a win. I'm going with it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's go over the new heroes coming this week. Let's see which ones are good, which ones are bad. Let's jump right into it. So first up, of course, we have to go over Bari, the new legend hero coming this week. Sword Harbor Guards, not my favorite faction. Little disappointed. He is attack and he is part of the force mark. I mean, he's got like red hair and stuff. He's got some scruff. Hold on. I mean, I see a resemblance. So let's go over his skills. He has hardening incendiary bullet, attacks or deals attack damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict 1 layer of burn. It doesn't say HP burn, which makes me not happy. We'll have to see if it actually is an HP burn down the road. Flaming sword is first active, deals damage to all enemies with a chance to inflict a layer of burn. Again, if it's HP burn, this could be really good. Hoping it's kind of a typo, but we'll see. His passive is Burst Fire Gun. Bari gains additional crit rate equal to a certain percentage of his mastery when a battle starts. That is really cool because normally these dot damage dealers, you want to run like full mastery and effect hit. But what that means is you can't run like crit and crit damage to get that big burst from the initial attack as well. So this is really cool depending on the percentage. Bari has a gun and 5 bullets. The bullets will be fully reloaded at the beginning of each wave, not each turn, each wave, and of Bari's every action turn. Oh, every action turn? Interesting. Does that mean like his active abilities? We'll have to see. Bari shoots a bullet whenever an enemy takes detonation damage, dealing attack damage. If the target dies due to the detonation damage, Bari will target other enemies at random. Each bullet has a piercing rate as well. Artillery bombardment is the active skill here. It deals 3 stages of a certain percentage of attack damage to all enemies with a chance to inflict 1 layer of burn. So just in his main kit here, there are no detonation type abilities here, so you're going to want to run him with other synergistic heroes. 3 stages, depending on the number of attack this is, could be huge, and then also the burn could be good too. Let's take a look at his exclusives. Level 1, Bari gains additional crit damage up to 100% additional crit damage equal to a certain percentage of his mastery. So not only is he getting like crazy amounts of crit rate, potentially he's getting a 100% crit damage up to. That is really nuts. Level 2 increases the gun's bullet cap to 10 from 5. Each bullet has additional leech. That's good survivability. And lastly, artillery bombardment. The active skill increases the detonation damage dealt and reduces the enemy's target turn meter when it detonates the target. But again, still doesn't have a manual way to detonate this, at least as far as I'm telling here. Again, it says down here, skills are subject to change. Bari sounds interesting. I kind of want to build them. Maybe I can get DH Games to give me like 4 copies of them for free, because I mean, they're using my likeness and my name, so the least they could do. Let's move on to the next hero. Next up, we have Tuck. Now, Tuck is from the Forgotten. I feel like it's been a bit since we've gotten a hero from the Forgotten faction. Defense and blue. I like seeing more defensive heroes, honestly. And immediately seeing him, I feel like Freeze is going to be his mainstay here. Ice Axe throwing deals damage to a single enemy of Tuck's max HP. So building a max HP and like effect hit, probably going to be really good. This attack has an additional pierce rate and increases damage dealt to enemies under the freeze status. This cannot land a crit, so yeah, crit is irrelevant on this hero. I like that on defensive heroes. Frost Guard, there's a chance to inflict freeze on all enemies and all allies for 1 turn. This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Frost Bloodline. Tuck is immune to freeze. Tuck gains 1 layer of icicle whenever an enemy target is inflicted with freeze, which increases damage dealt up to 50 layers. Meanwhile, Tuck gains a layer of ice shield, which reduces damage taken up to 10 layers. Okay. Frost Shelter increases all allies max HP cap for 2 turns. That is huge. That is a really, really good ability when you need to survive against, like, especially the really high difficulties in Tower of Mark, or the Mark Tower, whatever it's called. Meanwhile, it grants all allies a shield of a certain percentage of max HP for 2 turns and cleanses all their freeze effects. That's interesting. Let's take a look at these, because these might really make a difference. Tuck acts 1 extra time after casting Frost Guard. So yeah, you use Frost Guard, then you use Frost Shelter. It seems to be the combo. Frost Shelter additionally grants all allies effect res for 2 turns. That is huge. And then lastly, Tuck pursues and attacks the enemy target 1 time when he inflicts freeze on them. So when he, not when other targets. Solid, decent supporter hero. Has potential. Definitely need at least exclusive 1 to really make use of his Frost Guard and Frost Shelter combo. Maybe even putting, like, you know, the recovery horn aura on him, because he's getting multiple turns. He's going to be able to heal his team too. I don't know. Very interesting support hero. Last on this list is going to be the new epic hero, Daisy. She's from the Wizard Eye support and blue. I don't really need more support for blue. I feel like we need them, like, for the red mark still, honestly. But let's take a look. Powerful Charge deals attack damage to a single enemy. Crit is guaranteed for this attack if Daisy has any attribute buffs. Meh. Art of Violence increases all allies crit rate and attack for 2 turns. Afterward, Daisy has a chance to act 1 extra time. That is a huge deal. I love support heroes that are the epic quality that give buffs to their teams. This potentially has some really good use on free-to-play accounts. Run, Bunny, Run. Daisy increases her turn meter whenever she obtains 1 layer of an attribute buff. So if you have tons and tons of attribute buffs on your team, this is going to be absolutely crazy. I wonder what happens, like, when a hero gives multiple. Like, if you have Maya use her active ability, her main one, and gives like 2 or 3 different buffs. I wonder if that increases this. That is a really cool ability. And then Giant Rabbit Befall deals attack damage to all enemies. Each layer of attribute buff Daisy increases the damage of this skill up to 75%. Those are actually really solid abilities for this epic hero. She has some potential, I think. Her exclusive are Art of Violence, which of course is the one that increases crit and attack. Additionally, increases all allies crit damage. Okay, this hero might be pretty solid for an epic. I might be more excited about her than the other 2 legend heroes. Level 2 is Daisy increases return meter by 2.5% whenever an ally, excluding herself, obtains 1 layer of attribute buff. Holy cow. So if you have buffers that buff your entire team, like Whim, Maya, and add her on a team with a couple damage dealers, this could get insane. And then lastly, level 3, Giant Rabbit Befall, her main active skill, has extra crit damage up to 75% for every layer of attribute buff Daisy has. I mean, Daisy sounds pretty awesome. No Barry's in here. Daisy sounds like she could be really cool. So let me know what you guys think. Honestly, Daisy kind of still sounds like the best one. I'm hoping maybe I can get some Barry copies. You know, come on, DH Games. Just, you're using my likeness. You're using my name. Might as well give me a little payment for that. You know what I'm talking about. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the heroes, especially Daisy. I'm really intrigued about Daisy. And I'll see you guys next time.